folks, I'm Fundy, and this is the Dice&Quill, the web series where we give you, the viewers...
Wait, don't start without me. Don't.
Where have you been?
The store.
It's been a month!
Well, started snowing, my car broke down, you sent me to go get drinks and whatnot, and I don't know how to drive in the snow.
Well, we're doing an episode. Do you want to do an episode?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're doing something. Nobody needs back, folks. I'm Fundy.
And I'm Austin.
And this is the Dice&Quill, the web series where we give you, the viewers, our views, opinions, topics, and discussions about everything
role-playing. Nat 20.
Nice. Today, we are going to be doing a very special episode for you, folks. We're going to be doing a top 5 players you are most likely to run into as a DM. Everybody has at least run into some type of one of these top 5s. And so let's get right on to it. Make sure you stay along with us to the very end. Starting off with number 5, the Rule Lawyer. So what do you do?
I attack.
You are tied to a chair.
Well, according to page 122 under the rules for attacks of opportunity, an attack of opportunity is not an action. And I'm always afforded an attack of opportunity if a target leaves my threat range. So I attack.
No. You're tied to a chair.
But the book says...
No. The Rule Lawyer is an interesting fella.
The Rule Lawyer is someone who has read every single published handbook, Dungeon Master's Guide supplement that you may not even ever heard of, and knows every single rule, and the page numbers they're on, and the paragraph they're located in that ever existed. The Rule Lawyer will try to use these rules to benefit his and his own player, character, and no one else. If you let him, he can single-handedly dismantle your campaign, especially if you homebrew a lot of rules like myself and Fundy here.
You, as a DM, are going to be in the middle of describing this awesomely epic scene with this enemy that you have created from scratch. And you've fudged a couple things, you've made up a couple rules, you've given them some abilities that aren't in the book, and you are in the middle of bringing this experience to your players, and all of a sudden, your Rule Lawyer is going to say, wait. There's no way that your guy could do that because according to page such and such, paragraph such and such, subsection A, sentence 4, he can't do that. And it is just going to boil you alive because he won't stop. All right, if it is not absolutely to the T in the letter, it's not right. And he is going to quote the letter to tell you why it's not right and persuade everyone else that it's not right. Now, don't get me wrong. We're not saying that there should be no rules. That's
blasphemous.
That's crazy talk there. What we are saying, though, is the game is about fun first. The Rule Lawyer kind of seems to forget that aspect. So, continuing on, number 4, the Power Player.
Alright, it is your turn. What do you do?
I am going to attack.
Alright, roll it. Wait. Why are you rolling so many dice?
Well, remember when I asked you if I could multi-class as a ranger? Well, because I have multi-class as that, and I have multi-attack, and I have ambidexterity and 2-weapon fighting, and I am a level 8 fighter at first, which ultimately gives me about 2 attacks. Mixed with all this, I actually get 5 attacks, including the extra attack, because the guy is caught unawares. And therefore, okay, all of these, mind you, are at a plus 17 to hit, due to the fact that I have taken
blind fighting as a feat, so I don't take any of the penalties or anything like that. And I also have point blank shot. And mind you, because I have a sword in one hand, and I was able to drop the other one and pull out my pistol crossbow because I have quick draw as a feat. Remember that when I took that? So that's actually plus 18 to every single one of these. And so we have a 31, a 42, a 36, a 28, and because that last one was a 29. And I actually do...
He's dead, Fundy. He's dead.
I didn't get to roll damage because I get an extra 30...
It doesn't matter.
Right.
None of it matters anymore. Game's done.
I won! Woohoo!
The world ends, your character dies, game over.
Not actually, because I multiclassed as...
Shut up, Fundy!
This guy has also read the books, just like the rule lawyer, but instead of memorizing the rules in order to sabotage you as a DM, this guy has studied the character creation page and the chapters involved with creating a character to create the absolute, utmost, most overly powered character in the entire party. This guy is going to have, at level 7, through some means, now mind you, it's all officially in the book that this can happen. This guy, through feats, skills, weapons, multi-classing, special abilities, racial traits, what have you, is going to end up with a plus 19 or something to attack. He's going to be able to do X amount of extra damage and X amount of multiple attacks, given the right situations and things like that in your game. And he knows this, and he puts himself specifically in those situations so that he could utilize every single tidbit that he has put on his character sheet. It is a mess, all right? This guy is going to come to you as DM, and he's going to say, hey, I was wondering if next level, maybe I could multi-class or maybe as this. All it's going to do is just give me X ability. You know, it's nothing too crazy. And he's going to sell it to you like that, and you're going to be like, yeah, fine, go ahead. I don't care. That's fine with me. All of a sudden, here you are on game day, and this guy's like, oh, it's my turn? I only got a 5. But because I multi-classed and such and picked up such and such ability, and this feat, this actually gives me a plus 13 on top of the other plus 9 that I already have base attack from this class and these feats and blah, 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 blah. Oh, and because I'm within this kind of proximity and I've multi-classed as this and blah, 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 I actually get 4 more freaking attacks at a plus 27 each, and I do a bazillion amount of damage, and your guy's dead. Your character, your enemy that you have just spent an entire night creating is dead, and it is... I hate playing with these guys. You cannot make an enemy strong enough to... You cannot make an enemy strong enough.
It's okay, Fundy. It's alright.
That won't just completely destroy the party.
Breathe.
And you can't make numerous enough enemies that this guy just won't cut through like butter every single time. And so you're caught in this trap as a DM, building encounters to match this power player, which ends up throwing everyone else under the bus and giving them an unfair advantage just because this guy has read the book a little too frickin' much. I'm good.
Shall we continue?
Yep. Power players, man.
Alright, and then number 3. The absentee.
Alright, cleric. And... wait. That's right, cleric's not here again. Well, sorry, Austin. Looks like you're gonna bleed out. There's nobody here to heal you. Again.
Damn it!
The absentee may or may not even exist. He could be a figment of our imaginations. We distinctly remember maybe this individual making a character and agreeing to the time that they would come and game, but when it actually comes crunch time, they're no-show. They're not there. This character that they've made is also a no-show throughout the entire campaign. They are either asleep at the tavern, passed out, off doing whatever the entire campaign. And then this person's going to come back and halfway through the campaign just kind of sit down and be like, Okay, so what's going on? Somebody update me real quick. Yeah. Oh, you guys leveled up 8 times. Well, let me just level up my character, and we'll go in the other room, and I'll be back when he's leveled up. And then he never shows up again. Just kind of wanders off the road like the end of some crazy movie. And there he left, into the horizon, to never be seen again. Everyone's had to deal with one of these guys. And the problem is you don't know that they're going to be an absentee player until they become an absentee player. And so just be mindful of that. And it really hurts the party when the absentee player has picked a character that fills a specific niche that the party needs. Like, what if your absentee player is a cleric? Now you got no healer, and everyone suffers because of that. So revert back to our previous video on making companion NPCs, and that could help you out if you have an absentee player. Coming up next is number 2, the teacher's pet. All right, and you, what are you doing?
I'm helping you math.
No. Are you wearing my shirt?
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
Your closet.
Ooh.
Wait, where are you going?
No.
Where are you going?
No.
Finally come back!
No, you're weird, kid!
But I'm your friend. The teacher's pet is someone who sits uncomfortably close to the DM and will back everything he says up. Inevitably in this game, the way it's set up, there's going to be occasional debates for the better of the game. Every good DM will participate in these debates and adjust their game accordingly. That's alright. It's okay to debate with the DM every now and again. There's a time and a place for it. We'll make a video of that too. Now, what the teacher's pet does is say, no. The DM is right. The DM's word is law. You cannot argue this because it is the DM's game. It is his world, and this is his word. If you don't like it, you can leave. That's what a teacher's pet does. Now, teacher's pet aren't always bad or detrimental because a lot of times they'll actually keep the group on track. With this game, it's very, 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 very easy for a larger group to get distracted from the goings-on of the game. And a lot of times the teacher's pet will try to bring everyone back into the game. So there's a good and a bad side to the teacher's pet, although in this specific example, the bad sort of outweighs the good.
Yeah, a teacher's pet is definitely an interesting kind of player, and not just within the game. This guy will show up to your house if you're hosting, and will start cleaning everything. He'll set up the table and everything like that. He'll bring all of the snacks, and he is the first one there every single time. And an hour before game time, you will find him. Poke your head around the corner into whatever room you're gaming in, and he's just going to be sitting there, waiting right next to where you're going to sit, because he knows where you're going to sit, because this freaking weirdo has probably watched you through the window decide where you're going to sit that night. And it never fails. This guy is just constantly attached to your hip. And so just be mindful, because DMs, and I've done this too, fall into kind of the trap of, my teacher's pet is, kind of my best player, and so I'm going to give them leeway. I'm going to let them get away with things. And you have to stop and think, is that maybe the ulterior motive of the teacher's pet to be able to kind of get away with certain things you wouldn't let other players get away with? And so just be watchful of the teacher's pet. Man, they are some weird stalker type people, man. It's crazy. But, continuing on to number 1!
The drama queen.
The drama queen.
Alright, Funny, so what do you do? It's your turn.
Alright, check this out. So, what I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to take my sword, I'm going to bring it back, and, essentially, that's kind of the gist of, what I'm doing. So I just wanted you to be able to picture that, okay? And
looks like a nat one to me.
no, it hit the paper.
Nope.
It fell out of my hand. I didn't mean to roll.
That's how dice rolls.
The drama queen, everyone has one. The drama queen is somebody who is way, way into their character and into the game. The drama queen is going to be that type of person to where, in combat, alright, it's your turn. And he's going to be like, alright guys, hold on. And he stands up. And when he stands up, you know that he is about to describe, for 10 minutes, an attack. Just one attack roll. That's it. But no, it has to be this awesome, painted picture this guy always has to do. This guy, when it comes to playing, with every tiny, minute success their character makes, they are overly ecstatic. And, yeah, I nailed that one! Woo! And when it comes to any minute failure, they lose their minds. Man, I could have had that one! Oh, no! Oh, that should have worked! And just, this guy makes things awkward, It's like having a roided up jock sitting at the table, constantly pounding on it whenever, his barbarian doesn't get his axe where it's supposed to be. And he kind of puts everybody on edge. It's like, calm down a little bit, buddy. And, God forbid
his character dies.
God forbid his character dies. If that happens, it is over.
Call the fire department, call the marshal, call your mom, hide the kids.
Call the police, call the priest, call the GD president, because it's going down. World War III in the kitchen.
And call your insurance company.
Yeah, because there's going to be some stuff getting broken. Mm-hmm. So,
with that being said, that's all we have for you today. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share our YouTube channel and also our Facebook page, D20 and Friends, which is actually growing at a substantial rate. Also, leave a comment. Tell us what you want to see next. Tell us another top 5 or top 10 video you want to see. Give us ideas. Come on. So, I'm Austin.
And I'm Fundy.
And this is
the Dice&Quill.
Stay nerdy, folks.
Bye-bye.